the young generation, the Gen Z who are smoking cigarettes. You are the stain in our country. Imagine going to the shop with 1 rand, going to buy a cigarette. You are very cheap, you are very broke, you are very poor, you are a piece of shit, and you will never be successful in your whole life. Guess how they are getting those cigarettes? They are being by my friend. My friend is them in their ass so they can get cheap cigarettes. This is how cheap you are willing to go. For stupid leaders and kings like Shaka Zulu, they gave away our land. They liked to smoke tobacco. They even gave away their wives, which is why you see us having colored people. Is because their wives whom were given away for tobacco were sleeping with the white dudes. So white dude, black dude, colored dudes. Now I'm giving you all the history you need. Now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. And my name is Nacho Cheese. So basically today I'm going to be emphasizing on you, the young generation, the Gen Z who are smoking cigarettes. You are the stain in our country. You are up the whole country. This is the reason why Bafana is not winning any trophies. We are not winning any games. It's because of you, young generations. You are busy smoking cigarettes instead of going to school, and instead of playing sports. You are yourselves up. You are destroying our country. You can't. So the first cigarette we have in the gas, ladies and gentlemen, are cheap boy things. Cheap boy things basically are cigarettes like this one, Sahawi and Voyager. These cigarettes are very cheap. If you are smoking one of these bad boys, imagine going to the shop with 1 rand, going to buy a cigarette. You are very cheap, you are very broke, you are very poor, you are a piece of shit, and you will never be successful in your whole life because you are busy up your entire lungs by smoking cheap cigarettes. At least kill yourself by smoking sexy cigarettes like Kotli or Marlboro, expensive things, but instead you are yourself up with the cheapest of all cigarettes. So basically you are so broke you can't even afford cheap cigarettes. Imagine some of them are going to shops with 50 cents, saying, my friend, I have only 50 cents, can you please give me the cigarette? You can't even afford a cheap cigarette. Are you that cheap? Are you that broke? You are cunt. You are useless. And let me tell you something, these guys that are going to my friends saying they have 150-cent short, they also are saying they don't have enough money to buy cigarettes. Guess how they are getting those cigarettes? They are being by my friend. My friend is them in their ass so they can get cheap cigarettes. This is how cheap you are willing to go for your lungs, to up your lungs by getting fucked by my fuck off. Opa. Let me emphasize on another cigarette, which are the switch cigarettes. Basically, the switch cigarettes are cigarettes like this one. Yeah, they are usually white. If you are a man, let me repeat this one. If you are a man and you are smoking switch cigarettes, you a fucking bitch. You are not a man. Lungs are fucking hardcore. They can handle anything. If you are a man and you are smoking switch cigarettes, you are a fucking bitch. And the second one, ladies and gentlemen, we have the respectable cigarettes. The likes of Daniel Kotli, Marlboro, Stuyvesant, you name more. You all know those cigarettes. So these types of cigarettes, they are only smoked by people who are respected in the Kasi. No one unsuccessful is smoking one of these bad boys. This cigarette is expensive. Only people who are successful are smoking such cigarettes. Only people who have made it in life. Only people who are educated. People who are smart. People with boundaries and respected and dress well like me smoke such cigarettes. Disclaimer, I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm not a cunt. Since I've said it that only successful people are smoking such cigarettes, if you are smoking cigarettes like Sahawi, RG, Voyager, Polmon, all those cheap cigarettes, don't compare yourselves with people who are smoking such cigarettes. These cigarettes are for the top echelon of men, the top tier men, not those low lives out there who are smoking cigarettes with an orange lining at the bottom. Stop smoking cheap cigarettes like Sahawi and RG. Take your lungs out on a date, man. I'm going to say much for the out, man. So what is cigarette, man? Smoke such cigarettes, man. Let your lungs feel something brand new. Maybe this time you'll wake up successful in your life. The third type of cigarette we have in the Kasi is the tobacco. So let me return you back to history classes. Since you all fail history, you damn cunts, I'm gonna teach you the most teachable and simple, easy as possible as it can get. Now, where does tobacco come from? You know the tobacco brand called Boxer. His name was Peter Steyn. Peter Steyn came from the Netherlands. They are the Dutch with other Afrikaners to colonize our land here in South Africa. He used to be a boxer back in his own days, but then he decided, why don't I start up the business of selling tobacco? Peter Steyn was working with the other Afrikaners. They were making tobacco. So basically tobacco, the more you smoke it, the more you get addicted. So what did the Boers do? The Boers gave our black people tobacco. They used to smoke tobacco in these gongs. Back then, we still had land, we had animals, we had everything. But guess how they sold our land? They are lying to you. The whole education system is a scam. At school, they are trying to teach you that the reason how the colonizers got our land, they want to say we were given money, we were given valuable things such as furniture, such as mirrors. Imagine. Nah, the only reason our land was took from us is that they sold tobacco. They first introduced tobacco to our people, our black people. They started enjoying the tobacco. Tobacco was re-stressing them. Our stupid leaders and kings like Shaka Zulu, they gave away our land. They liked to smoke tobacco. So basically, after smoking tobacco, you want to smoke more. You get addicted. The more Shaka Zulu smoked, the more he got uglier. No, I mean the more he wanted more. So in order for him to get more, he was giving away animals and land so he can get more tobacco, more tobacco, more tobacco. That's how we lost our land. Our kings and leaders sold our land by getting tobacco. They kept getting tobacco, giving animals, kept getting tobacco, giving away land, kept getting tobacco. They even gave away their wives, which is why you see us having colored people, is because their wives whom were given away for tobacco were sleeping with the white dudes. So white dude, black dude, colored dudes. Now I'm giving you all the history you need. Now tobacco goes with your age. If you are a young man, you can't be smoking tobacco. Please don't be a cunt and smoke tobacco. Tobacco, although it has a dark and deep meaning in history, it's a souvenir in our country. So if you can't be smoking tobacco, you are ruining the whole purpose, the whole meaning, the whole history of our South African essence and demeanor, and capitalizing